Alright. I have to redo this. Okay, so there is sound. Alright, this is intentional. This is for a riot support ticket. This guy's cheating. He wasted my time. Like, I went into overtime and he just, he's cheating the entire game and made it so I was never going to win no matter what I did. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how I tried to IGL, I lost. He's cheating. I'm going to show you exactly how I could tell. I could tell just based off of round one, but there it gets really blatant after a while because he only kills people while he's running and shooting. The little micro adjustment here, it's a big tell. It shows that he's walling, so he knew this guy was here, and he was going to try and aim at him, but then he's like, oh, I shouldn't do that. This is round one of him using his hacks. I don't know if he always cheats or not, but he's definitely hacking here. So he's blinded. Instead of trying to shoot this or pull his pistol out to shoot it, he's sitting in the open and his teammate just died. And now, while he was full blind and couldn't hear anything, he started looking at my Viper through the smoke and aimed at her head. Then he tries to ADS for me, but he realizes, like, look, he's aiming through the temple, but he didn't realize at first that I'm not here. I'm mid. I'm rotating. And he's clearly walling during this as well, but he turns his aim hack off, I think, because he notices that people are spectating him.
Last player standing.
And then he dies. So he just tried to running ADS, and he also tried to run and shoot with the chamber sheriff, the headhunter. That should give you an idea of his skill level. He's like, oh, I shouldn't aim through the smoke on the person. That would give me away. I'll aim over here. Now, if you're holding a smoke, why are you hiding the moment that these people on my team are about to run out of it? That's kind of strange, isn't it? The only people I know who do that are people who are walling and want an advantage, as in they hide right when someone's about to swing, they let that person get info on main and hope that they look here and see nothing, then they re-swing because they're not going to be looking main anymore, they're going to be aiming somewhere else. That's his thought process. But unbeknownst to him, this guy actually didn't swing out of the smoke when he went to hide.
Player standing.
Very good player, very good aim. So now you might wonder, oh, he's not cheating. No, he is. I knew just watching the very first round, based off how he plays here, that he is cheating. Just based off where he placed his crosshair and why and like what he's doing. He's hiding right when people are about to swing out of smoke so that he can't see or hear. And sure, maybe you could hear the Reyna's footstep or something, but you wouldn't be hiding it. You'd be holding the smoke because you have an advantage. They have to swing out of it. You kill them for free. Like definitely not smurfing. Yet he dropped 40 kills and was the sole reason why I could not win the game. Now this is where it gets real bad because you can start to see his aim hack lock onto people. But also think about what he's doing and what a smurf would do, right? Or even a decent player. A decent player is not swinging this, looking here or here. Their crosshairs can be placed here. He's aimed his crosshair already on my Viper through the wall. Then he takes his knife out. This is a terrible wall, by the way, which is very obvious if you're looking with your eyes, which he is. But he has his knife out and swings through the wall anyways. Like, what am I watching? And you can tell he's looking at these two people when he's jiggling this because his crosshair again was in the wrong spot. He turns, he's aiming at the floor, distracted by something. Let me guess. Wall hacks. Swings with his shoulder out so he can already die from this angle, which you definitely don't ever want to do. You want to very slowly clear this angle for sure. Or you want to swing, maybe if you're going to wide swing from up close, which is really bad. But having your crosshair here while you're exposed to this entire part is as bad as you can possibly play. There it is. Now he's locked onto my outer hitbox because he's cheating. And I noticed that when his aim hack is activated, it does this to anybody that is behind a smoke. Like his hacks are so incredibly blatant that it will lock onto you if you're not behind a physical structure. If you're in a smoke, it locks to you. And every time he shoots, it's like he moves, and it's not a counter strafe, it's like he's running and shooting. Now, if you think he's not cheating here, there's no hope left for you, but I'm going to show you that he is, it gets worse. Not only that, but like just based off how he uses his utility, you can tell he's not smurfing. He has placed his trip. Wait, did he place his trip? Oh, wait. Did he place it? Okay, well, anyways, every time he goes mid, he never puts his teleport here, which is the primary spot. He starts placing it here, like right next to this wall. So if anybody swings you, they kill you. If you TP, they just run up and shoot you for free because he was placing his TP right here. But it doesn't matter because he doesn't lose his duels. And I don't even think he placed his trip. He's like, oh, man, I placed my trip now. Here we go. Too busy looking at everybody through the wall. Oh, putting my teleport in the worst spot. Okay, so maybe you don't think he's hacking. Okay, sure. But he is. Even here, he's cheating. Now, if you get this kill, your initial instinct should be to immediately teleport because you have 20 HP and you don't know where anybody else is. Somebody could wide swing you here and instantly kill you. He's not even aiming for someone to be wide swinging him or be up close and then swinging or to be walking down from mid to elbow. He was aiming for a giant and now he's hiding behind a wall and looking at my teammate through the wall. Now he's got the bright idea, maybe I can fake him if I take my TP back. Okay, sure. But also, I'm going to say something here. He played that perfectly as if he already knew the Viper was there with no info on the Viper. He couldn't see her, didn't hear her until she made the step when she crossed through mid after she cleared everything. Now, the other thing is, my Viper could be saying, hey, I'm going to make steps. If there's a lurk here, I'll bait for you, right? So he should still be clearing mid door while he walks up behind her, you would think. Nope, he didn't do it. I think that might be his only legit kill. I hope he didn't use an aim hack for that, but he might have.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining. Last player.
So he killed my teammate mid. And then he took his knife out, and instead of going to connect with his teammate, which is what anybody else would have done, they would have ran up through here, he immediately turned around and went this way, which is what a noob who's cheating does, because they always just think that if they go back through spawn, it's the safest thing they can do, because he doesn't ever look at his map. He doesn't even know what's going on the map, because he's just cheating with wall hacks. But here, he plays this off like he doesn't know where my Reyna is. When he comes around this corner, he intentionally looks to his left and lets the Reyna try and kill him, and then he kills the Reyna to make it seem like he wasn't cheating. And he only does that because he has everybody watching him now. Now just think about this. What is his game plan? The moment that my Reyna went this way, that's when he decided, okay, now I'm gonna move.
Teleport's ready.
Because he couldn't tell that she was backsides. Now he knows he has to pretend. He's being spectated by his entire team. He has to pretend. Now, if I'm in this position, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not looking here, right? Like if I'm here and I'm walking up on the left side, I'm obviously clearing this angle. Everyone's clearing this angle, even a little bit. Even if you just lazy clear it, you're still looking here. You don't ever not look here, right? Well, this guy, not only does he not look here, he then, as he's getting into a position to be peeked by her, he looks to his left at a wall to make it seem like he didn't know she was here because he's so paranoid with his wall hacks. Then he running headshots her. His aim hack actually locked on through that wall, so I take it back. It does go through physical walls, I guess. It went onto the ISO. Watch his crosshair. It locks to the ISO. Maybe it's only if he's pressing a specific key that it does that. And since the ISO was right next to the Reyna, it locked to the ISO for a second. Bro just had his back to mid-door that whole time, by the way, while the Jet was like walking up. Is anybody on his team looking? Okay. Yeah. Reload in the open for a second. Then slowly look to your left after you're making sure that no one's here because you're looking at everyone through the wall. Bro, he hears my team rotating and his initial instinct is to hide. Again, this guy does this the entire game. He keeps hiding behind walls and looking through them to try and, like, I don't know. This person is so bad. Like, they're so bad. They're blatantly cheat. They can't even hide their cheats. And they're not banned. Instead of going up there with the Sova, which he should have done, he's doing this. Takes his knife out and runs spawn. And someone could have walked up here already. Man.
Enemy remaining.
Is that the only kill he got? No. This guy killed himself. Okay. I think this is the round he kills my ISO and then instantly kills me, and he's running and kills both of us while he's running. He seems like he's like shooting way faster than normal, I feel like, too. But watch it from, it doesn't look as bad from my POV, because I didn't instantly one-tap him, but he still looks like he's kind of glitching on my screen. But watch from my ISO's POV. Yeah. So he gave up all of the mid space after getting those 2 kills. Instead of trying to stay there for the rotation, he gave it all up and is looking yellow. Now he's hiding behind a wall. Again, his favorite thing to do. And now he's in a 5v3, and he decided to use his ultimate for some reason. And while he's ulted, he's still just staring at my team through the wall.
Teleport's ready.
That's how bad this guy is. He doesn't even know where he's at.
Enemy remaining.
Pulls his gun out. You just saw the last person on your map, and you're pulling your gun out to clear this.
Flawless.
And your trip is there. He's scaling so much quicker this round. I wonder why. Oh, that's kind of strange how, like, he's tiptoeing to a position where he could have actually tried to aim duel me, and then I went to this angle, and he's just backing up with no info because I'm walking, and he can't see me, hasn't seen me, and instead of clearing it or looking to his left, he decides to back up the moment that I started to be in a position where he wasn't going to be able to shoot at me. I wonder why he did that. He locks onto the... This is the other important thing, okay? He just locked onto the sky because he didn't realize that there was a Viper wall here. Watch. This is in 1.0. See? And the main reason why I think that happened and why I thought that it was only happening when people were not behind physical walls is because he locked to her head the moment that she was in his LOS line of sight and not behind the physical wall, but behind the Viper wall. Watch. He can hear the ball going down, and he decides to turn around and pick up his teleport. Why would you ever do that?
Enemy remaining.
He looks like the biggest noob I've ever seen. He clearly has an aim hack. He clearly has walls. He's not afraid of anybody. Actually, I'm going to show you one more time where he locks to the sky because I felt like I didn't show it very well. But this is like multiple aim locks through a wall now. Doesn't full clear it. Backs up. See? You can see it skipped a frame and locked to my teammate's head.
Play, let's play.
Again, he picks up his teleport for no reason. Now watch how he plays this round. He locked to my sky through the smoke. Again. Think about what he's doing. Okay. Think about what he's doing. His teammates planning in the open. Anybody could be in this smoke or this smoke, and his Sova's droning, and he decides He's so focused with his wall hacks that he literally fucking walks up. He walks up and it is just moving into the corner of this. And then he's like, "Oh, what? I'm gonna keep hiding." And he hid the moment that I walked out. He unhides and shoots me. What? Why are you not holding the smoke for your teammate? Every time someone is about to swing out of a smoke, he hides and then he swings them. You have no info on me, but you hid when I was about to swing, and then you unswing before I've made noise. This guy, he's so bad. 14-2. If you're smurfing, you're holding smokes for your teammates, or you're trying to get more space. It's just the guy is just blatantly walling and aim hacking. Please, Riot, ban this fucking person.
It's you and
Spike
me.
down A. One enemy remaining.
This guy is the biggest noob I've ever seen. He just runs and hides and like he goes on site and hides.
I don't think so.
One enemy remaining.
Does that look like a normal person's aim to you in game sense? Be honest. The answer for anybody who's wondering is no. It 100% is not. Not to mention every time he looks at somebody through the smoke, he's lining his crosshair up dead center to them. Like when they're rotating, it's fucking weird as shit. You can see it lag out for a second on the Viper. I mean, how does he even hear them? Like, if he's being hit by his teammates' ult as well. Look at that. The dude literally, this is what I mean when I say he's running and shooting people in the head. I think he tried to use his real aim. It didn't work, and then you just see that his crosshair never even moved, and he just headshot her, and then instantly headshot him. How does that happen, dude? Like that's how is that not an instant ban? The match should have been immediately terminated. I reported him 10 fucking times.
One enemy.
play, let's play.
Get shit on, kid. You're terrible. Imagine walling and having an aim hack and still losing.
Teleport's ready.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
I called him out around here too, like somewhere around here. That's why he just stopped getting kills. The guy was 24 and or 21 and 4 or something at one point. That's his actual mouse sensitivity and his aim. The dude couldn't even move his mouse. Look at this. I didn't even look at this. Like, I never saw this kill. This is crazy. Explains why he has to cheat to fucking win a single game. Not to mention, the moment that he's in a position to be shot at from this corner, he does this all the time. He's not aware of any of the angles that his back is exposed to. Crazy. Wow. That's like, you're like max recoil and the third one hits. Interesting. So then he doesn't get a kill for like 4 rounds or something. Has to make it not look obvious, right? Notice all the rounds where he toggled his hack off, I suddenly was just able to win rounds and I was getting kills every round. This one is super fucking blatant that he's cheating. I remember this. I remember this one. I was going B, and I heard his ult, and I assumed that he was playing B with his ult, because he was there, like, I think 2 rounds, or previously he was there when we pushed it. So I said, okay, I'm not going B, let's go A. So we all turned around. Look at where he's looking. Look at that. So we all turned around. My Reyna ran through mid. Okay. Look at where the Yoru is. He just takes his knife out. All good. Actually, I want to check one more thing. I want to make sure that Yoru saw everybody. He gave that up so quick. The Yoru just ulted. My Arena called that out so late too. But okay. Yeah, so he did see everybody. Never mind. This guy took his knife out and just ran here. This guy loves to just duck behind walls and do stupid shit. Like, nothing he does makes sense, man. Then he like nothing this guy does makes any sense. He's super late to help his team.
One enemy.
He was running when he killed me, by the way.
Teleport's ready.
One enemy remaining.
This entire thing is him cheating. Bro, very first start of this round. Sure, he hears my footstep. Okay, that's fine. But when he shoots his gun, he's running. So he has movement error and he headshots me anyways. Okay. Then he goes mid. His reaction to the door opening is super delayed. Now he notices. That's his actual aim. Notice how after he was shooting her, and think about it this way. Why is he, if he knows she's there and he missed his shots, why did he strafe to the left here? No info on my teammate, because look how far away he is. He's running from down here. Why is he backing up? A normal player would have maybe strafed to the right or left, but this guy, he's backing up to hide from the ISO that he can see through the wall, and then he places his crosshair on the ISO. Not to mention, again, his reaction time to the door opening is like that of a fucking 80-year-old man. Look at him actually trying to aim. He can't. He doesn't know how to aim. Now he's repositioning his crosshair and it's on the fucking ISO. Then he suddenly looks up here, like, what are you looking at, right? And then he repositions for the ISO again. And he's like, maybe I shouldn't do this. Looks away. Then he swings him. And then he's running and headshot him, dude. The guy is literally moving with a phantom. Running from, like, what is that, 50 plus meters, and headshots him. He's trying so... Dude, you're getting banned. That is so blatant. No sound, no audio cue. You looked at him through the wall, you ran to your left because you saw him running when you were fighting this guy. Like, then he put his crosshair on his head. Then he's like, should I swing him? Like, right when the guy was about to swing, he couldn't hear him still. Should I do it? Then he swung and looked away, and then he's like, oh, and then he killed him. To try and make it seem like he didn't know. Now he's looking, he sees them through the wall. You know no one's here. They still can't be here, buddy. If he played it like he saw the Viper jumping here, but then he's already looking here and pre-aiming, getting ready for this guy's head. He hears the Viper walk up. See? He hears the Viper walking up while he's reloading, but look how he plays this. He should be looking, like, once you do this and you see that no one's here, you should assume that they're walking up here, or they're rotating, but he has no info on this guy. This guy walked all the way through here, and he saw this guy here, and he's looking here as soon as she's about to swing.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, man. Very good. The other reason why I know this guy's cheating is because he has the game sense of a fucking iron player. Like, everything he does is really bad. Like, the way that he peeks, he'll have himself exposed to certain things, but since he's walling, it doesn't matter. And he loves to pretend. So when he's about to get swung sometimes, or he's about to swing someone, he'll look away. Okay, think about this. You hear this guy's dog. You see the Reyna blind. You're getting flashed. Why are you walking up into a spot that is just going to get you killed? Even if you have your teleport. And why did you wait so long to put your teleport down?
Down B.
So his teammate about 8 seconds ago or so killed the planter, but he can hear 3 people on site. They know there's 3 people on site. The bomb could have already been picked up, so on his minimap, it's not showing anything besides this vision cone. He shouldn't know that the bomb's still here.
Last player standing. Enemy remains. Down B.
And then this guy, this is how I know this guy's not smurfing. He made a step, and then he reloaded his gun, I think.
Enemy remains. Down B.
See, he reloaded his gun and then made a step here. And I know he's cheating, so I know he's probably still going exactly over here. So I held that for him to jump. As soon as I saw he wasn't there, I knew. And that's how you beat a cheater, I guess. Right? 31 kills, by the way, playing like that. Wait a second. This guy's already rotating. No one has seen us, and I placed a trip elbow. Before, like, I just placed it, and he was already rotating. He didn't even clear this. I don't even think he looked there. Okay, dart, sure. Okay, they darted. Why does he always hide? Like, when he's pulling, like, dude.
Teleport's ready.
Last player standing.
There they are.
Just fully exposed to that angle and wasn't even afraid of it. Just think about that for a moment.
There they are.
He doesn't even know the angles of the map.
Spike planted.
This guy, again, like I told you, he runs and shoots for all of his kills. So it obviously makes sense that he's going to be running and shooting with his operator, right? Did he even stop there? Who knows? Ah, yes, the classic look through the wall. The good old look back through the wall twice. Love that one.
Spike planted.
Hmm.
Lost his gun.
Swapping the Vandal for the Ares. He's not even trying. Like I was telling my team rotate when they were on B, And because I knew the chamber was cheating, and I knew he was arches with an op. So I went A, and I said, guys, he's got plenty of time to rotate to bridge. Somebody start rotating and push him so that you can stop him going to bridge. And instead, the guy looks at us through the wall, doesn't push. We walked up here. He never doesn't do anything about it. Never even tries. Just keeps looking. Again, he kept looking through the walls, kills the ISO, kills the Viper, starts picking up an Ares, picks up a different Vandal, has his back now to that for some reason. Then he's like, oh, shouldn't look at them through the wall. That would be too stupid. Let me just hide here. And that's how he played that round. The guy who's 33 and 12 with nothing to lose. Actually, I guess maybe he was going to be poor? Sure, maybe we can say that's important to save, I guess, but he didn't really... I mean, you could tell that he was walling. He's looking, he's looking through the wall. Like, multiple times, back and forth. Now he's looking at my whole team. I mean, I don't look down there. Well, that's a great trip spot. Now he's exposing his entire shoulder. But he doesn't know that because he has never played the game legitimately in his life.
I've got your trail.
You want to play? Let's play. It's you and me. There they are.
Running, see, this is what I'm telling you about. He's always running and shooting. Just running and headshot my Reyna from that distance. And right before she swung, he like started moving so that she would miss. Which is what the wall hacker does, by the way.
It's you and me. There they are.
Swings with his knife in his hand. I understand jiggling maybe from this angle, but not being in this spot. Not being close to this wall, and then aiming here. Full running.
Welcome to my world.
And then I shit on his face.
Last player standing.
So we brought it to overtime. Can you guess what happens when we get to overtime? Can you guess what he does? Can you guess? Can you look at his gameplay and just see something suddenly change?
That's a good spot.
Still putting it in the worst possible spot. Interesting.
I don't think so. It's ready.
One enemy remaining.
And four.
He can hear me in mid, by the way. They took A, and I knew they weren't planning. Like, when I saw that the bomb wasn't planted, I had a feeling someone had rotated, which is why I went back up through mid. So, he hears me, right? And he's obviously walling. He's obviously cheating. He just got 4 kills. All of them were super fucking blatantly hacking. Dude's like teleporting and fucking just running and shooting people in the head. This is me. I'm making noise. He hears me. He's 39 and 15. His teammate is in spawn. The other one's planting the bomb. So he should be swinging this to try and kill me because he hears me and he knows his teammate's planning, so he could try and save it or try and just end the game here. Look what he does instead.
Too far.
Ask yourself, why the fuck would somebody who can hear you like he heard me mid? He heard me mid. It's what I'm 1v3ing. I just killed his teammate mid. I was the last person alive. I killed his teammate mid. He heard me run up mid. He then, instead of swinging, when he heard me, ducked behind the wall and looked at me through the wall. Then let me pass him, turned around, and held the angle that no one could ever be at in a 1v3. Just think about that for a moment. And just think about where he is looking. Like, what is this guy doing? Seriously, just think about what he's doing. He also has his ult, and it's overtime.
Too far.
He tried to, dude. He even has hacks to click on his fucking teleport. Wait, you can't even get it from over there. So isn't it too far away? It just said it's too far away. I guess okay. But again, he heard me walk up, and I think he went to grab the teleport to make it seem like he wasn't cheating, right? But dude, if you're in this scenario, 1v3, or sorry, 3v1, overtime, and you hear the last person alive running up mid and you just saw him kill your teammate, why would you do this? He even played it like in case I was gonna jump up. And then he looks here. Dude, how the fuck would I ever get here? You just heard me run up here and the bomb's planning on B. Why would I ever go this way? Please, fucking ban it. This is so sad, man. He's just like pretending like, I don't. If I was on his team and I was watching this, I'd be yelling at them. And then I lose this round because of my internet. Watch, I headshot the jet and it doesn't do a single thing. Watch. I'm even ADSing. Hello? Riot, fix your game, please. I'm just kidding, it's my internet. My internet fucking sucks ass. And he was running into it too, see? But because my jitter is constantly like fluctuating, it doesn't show it because I'm in a replay, but it's constantly fluctuating, so it just makes my shots miss. And then I just kill him. And then I lose the round, and then I lose the next round. So this is a video, again, it's for this dude, Demon234 hashtag good. I alt-tabbed out of his tracker. But the guy doesn't ever play chamber, which is very, very obvious considering he put his teleport in the worst possible spot, kept picking it up randomly. Let's go over some of the more egregious wall hacking that he did. And aim locking as well. Taking his knife out here is insane. To go to a spot that has two people in it with a bad wall that you know someone could be looking at you at.
Remaining.
That works. Spike is down.
Spike down B.
This guy is so stupid, he doesn't even know that he made footsteps and my Viper heard it and was looking there. What's the point of walking, right? Like, this is just another big, like, sign that this person's clueless. That aim is like, he's missing so hard. Like, when he's moving his crosshair like that, like, he's not even close to my head and then just snaps back. This one's great.
Teleport's ready.
Ults to look at a fucking wall. Fucking locks this guy's head. Running headshots her.
One enemy remaining.
Pretends like he doesn't know the guy dropped. Well, it's the most obvious thing that the guy's gonna drop. But he's looking here because he sees him with his wall hack looking the opposite direction. Teammate's planting the bomb. He sees me in the smoke with his wall hack, so he hides and lets me push out, and then he kills me.
It's you and
Strike
me.
down A. One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready. My ult is ready.
Even just his entire positioning is terrible too.
One less.
One enemy remaining.
To play, let's play.
You're terrible.
Teleport's ready.
A.
Fully just exposed to this, by the way. He doesn't even understand, like, the most basic things. I called him a cheater around this time, which is why he stopped getting kills. You just try and right-click? Yeah, man, that's some good aim you got, bud. Looks like you can't even use your mouse. That's strange.
A gift. They are so dead. All set up. That was good.
B. Last player standing. Enemy. Last player.
He's moving.
Remaining.
That's three.
Spike down.
And then I shit on his face.
They are so they are.
Fully exposed to that angle. Didn't even care.
Spike planted.
Tries to run and shoot with the op. Looks back through the wall for some reason. Interesting. I feel like he moved even when he shot there. Hard to say. Exposes his entire shoulder because he's terrible, but like think about it. Why he heard my team walk up or run up. Why are you not swinging this? Like no one is clearing this angle like this. You're jiggling but not ever fully swinging or committing to where I'm standing. Like you cleared this, and instead of like clearing that and then clearing this and this, you jiggled the same spot twice. And it's terrible because it exposes your entire body. You're not close to the wall.
I've got your trail.
You want to play? Let's play. It's you and me. There they are.
Running headshots her and hides right when she's about to swing, and then he swings because he's obviously cheating.
You lose. Away with you.
Enemy remaining.
And four.
I kill his teammate mid. It's a 3v1. He hears me in mid. He looks at me through the wall and then says, oh, maybe I should just pretend like I'm getting my teleport back instead of looking at my enemy through the wall in a 3v1. Imagine, he heard me for quite a while there, and all he had to do was just swing and make sure that I couldn't do anything so that his teammate could plant. Instead, he does nothing, and then gets caught looking at me, takes his teleport back, and he knows I'm here. He heard me here because he looked through the wall and reacted to the sound. And even is holding close as if I could be walking up onto the box, and now he does this.
Teleport's ready.
His ping never even changed. Doesn't clear close right at all. Isn't aimed for this. Doesn't even look to his right. And it looks like he's running and shooting this person, by the way. Or that it looks like he's moving. And it goes through the fucking wall, but somehow isn't a wall I don't even know how that happened. How many bolts did he shoot there? He shot 2 bullets. The crosshair wasn't even on the Reyna's head when he killed her.
Enemy.
What a fucking nightmare. Not only did I have to spend 2 hours trying to make a video of this stupid fucking loser, but he wasted like 50 minutes of my time. Because this is me dropping almost 30 kills against someone who is blatantly cheating, and I'm almost certain that this guy right here is wall hacking as well. And I went 29 and 15 into this, brought it to overtime, and I lost. Team MVP. I team MVP. I lose to a blatant cheater and a wall hacker. God knows who else is cheating in this shit game. There's no way I'm climbing solo queue like this. There's no way. I cannot climb solo queue. Even if I had a better internet connection, I'm probably not going to be able to even make it out of plat. If the game is this bad right now. I was hoping that it was mainly just my connection being really bad that made me think people were cheating, and for the most part, I can't tell. I cannot tell anymore. This person's match history is really bad too. If you look at their tracker, they have a negative win rate. They haven't played in a week, and then out of nowhere, just MVPs. You can see them literally just locking the people through smokes and just playing like a complete noob.